Okay, would you rather double your strength, so you're 2 times your strength, but only when you put your fingers in your ears? So you double your strength, like you do this, and now you're you but times 2.
But if I let go, I know
you're not back what you are, exactly what you are. Or you crawl twice as fast as you sprint.
I didn't even crawl.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'll just be the fastest crawler in the world, man.
That'd be really fast.
Doing this and just being strong?
No, just think about it. Go to the barbell, put it on your back, do this, and then squat.
Yeah,
but squat.
But then it would only be like for that.
No,
I can chase guys down crawling. I should be like, get back here.
That is true. Which one would you pick?
Me?
Yeah.
The crawling. Well, number one, how creepy is that? It's not only creepy, which is kind of awesome because I love Halloween, so you could just terrify people with that.
So imagine, like, you become trademarked. If someone pisses you off, you just go, are you sure?
But why hurt the person when you could just crawl away really fast?
Okay, I changed.
Keep the peace.
So if someone scares you, you're not gonna run away, you're gonna crawl. Welcome back, everybody. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you get notified when we upload. In today's video, guys, we're going over 3 details to make your Kimura a lot stronger and have a lot more leverage behind it. So bear in mind, we're not showing any sort of techniques with a Kimura, in terms of doing it from closed guard or how to sweep somebody. It's just concepts. But again, when you apply these concepts, they're going to really take your Kimura game to the next level. The detail is always locking above his elbow, just an inch above the elbow. Now, a common thing that happens from this position is people actually lock really high with this arm. They actually come up over the shoulder here and try to connect. Now with this, it's such a stretch for me that if I try to reach all the way through, it's very weak. I'm only grabbing with my fingers on this side. So if he flexes out of it, it's just so much harder to control. Also, I don't have my body behind it. So instead of locking around the shoulder, bring it around just above the elbow. Obviously, don't go below the elbow, because then he just pull away from you, and then you lose the arm. So again, an inch above the elbow. When you connect, now if he tries to rip it, look at the difference. I have my body behind it. Let's get into the second detail. So I'm going to do it from top side control, just because it's going to allow for you guys to see a little bit better. But again, you can do it from any Kimura position, whether that's bottom, closed guard, half guard, it doesn't matter. So I lock the Kimura, again taking into account the first detail, which is not going around the shoulder, going just above the elbow. Now watch my wrist on this side as I'm going to roll the grip, so called revving the engine. So I'm going to rev the engine. Now if he tries to break it out now, combined with the first concept and the second, you're going to feel so strong. Now, if I just leave it idle, you can be fine, but it is going to rely a lot on your arm, because as he flexes, watch, it's a lot on my bicep. As he keeps going, eventually, it's just a matter of time if your arms burn out. So watch again as I roll my grip. So I'm rolling the Kimura and bringing it down towards me. Now if he tries to flex out, I have way too much control, too much power. Again, combined with the first 2 concepts, this is unbelievable. Third and final detail. Now, here's the one that's going to put everything all together. So we're going to do it from the, again, bottom half of it, because remember, it doesn't really matter what position it is. I'm going to come up for the Kimura. I'm taking into account, again, above the elbow. I'm going to rev the engine. Now, finally, what I'm going to do is I bring my chest behind it, meaning I'm going to attach my own pec to his arm. So anytime I'm going to fall and I'm going to start cranking this grip, I'm going to keep it close to me. What does this do? It allows it to become a whole upper body submission versus his arm, instead of it being just arm versus arm. Even though it is 2 arms versus 1, and you do have a lot more power, but still, again, if we're talking like someone who's 220 pounds, 250 pounds, it's gonna be a lot harder for sure. So when I reinforce it with my chest, now it's a whole upper body experience. It's my whole upper body using it. So just as an example, watch, he's gonna get into side control. Now bear in mind, you don't wanna actually do this in side control, although there are techniques that you can actually take advantage of, but generally don't do it. But this is just for demonstration. Watch as I lock, I'm just gonna relax just like this. And Evan's just gonna posture up, and what it does is it actually really buckles my wrist. So he's gonna do it again. So he's gonna posture up. I get twist my wrist and everything's very awkward, I can't control him. Now watch what happens when I put my chest behind him. Go ahead. Right, he picks me up. I'm actually not doing anything, right? And that actually puts no strain on my grip. And especially it's gonna tire him out because he's pulling my whole body instead of just pulling his own arm away. So you see how it twists everything up? It's actually very uncomfortable. So, putting everything all together, above the elbow, 1 inch, rev the engine, chest behind it. Now you got some serious power. And then from there, you guys can decide what sort of sequences you want to do with it. I'm gonna add in one extra detail to make it 4 in total. When you grab a Kimura, so you guys, I know a lot of you guys might like grabbing with your thumb, but I'm gonna show you guys the monkey grip. So I want you to actually remove your thumb. So you guys see me removing my thumb and then adding it with the rest of my fingers. Same thing with the second hand. This is a lot easier to hold and just maneuver and take into account all the other concepts we applied. Again, not to say the thumb is wrong, it's not wrong. It's just, I would say what is probably kind of wrong is going double thumbs like this. It's a very awkward grip. Sometimes it can hurt your thumb, it's uncomfortable. So give it a try, monkey grip, so remove your thumb on both hands and you can feel a lot better with it. There you have it, 3 details to take your Kimura game to the next level. Apply them in whatever situation you do with the Kimura, whether it's strictly a guy who does it from bottom close guard, top half guard, doesn't matter. Apply these details and they're gonna really make a huge difference in your game. As usual, subscribe over here. If you wanna keep watching more videos, just click over here.